guys, and thanks for stopping by. Talk a little bit about Libra. I've been getting some comments and messages in my vlogs asking me to talk a little bit about that. So, first thing I think I'm going to talk about is something I think that most men, guys ask is how to approach or date a Libra girl. What does a Libra look for in a man? Again, I want to keep people to keep in mind that everybody's different. What I like, another Libra may not like. So, as long as you keep that in mind, that's good. But for the most, I know many Libras, men and women. And while we like many of the same things, we're not the same at all. And I know many Libra girls. We love to go to the same places, shop, nice restaurants, beautiful things. But then there's some of them that I just do not understand why they do the things that they do. I think to myself, I would never do that. So, just remember that while you're listening to this. I'm going to imagine I have a friend who comes up to me and just says, okay, so tell me what to do. What should I do around her? Where should I take her? The first thing I would say is, okay, let's start with the way that you're dressed. Make sure that you're neat and your clothes match and you're not sloppy. Make sure there's no stains on your clothes. Make sure everything's really nice, just that you smell good, and because these kind of, aesthetics are very important to Libra. And I'm not just saying this because I read it in a book about Libra. Before I started reading this stuff, I noticed that I was already, there was many things that it was just so freaking creepy that I was like, man, I am like that, or I do say things like that, but not everything is true. So just because it's in a book doesn't mean that's who you are. But anyways, make sure that you have manners. Open the door for her, pull out her chair, make sure you order her meal first, the lady would like, or she would like. Also, please do not ask her how much her plate is. If you are not prepared to take her out, then don't do it. Don't take her out somewhere nice or fancy. Libra notices these things. When you get the check, make sure that it's no big deal. See, because Libras, they value their worth, and it almost offends some Libras when a man or a guy does that. Now, like I said, just keep it to yourself and don't make it a big deal. If you're someone who says, well, I don't have a lot of money, that's okay. Remember, Libra is romantic, and they love beautiful surroundings and the idea of love and all that good stuff. So this is where then you can become creative and maybe you pick her up, and then you already have some area where there is a beautiful picnic already set up, and make sure it's not too hot, because Libras a picnic in the heat is not fun. Make sure it's maybe something you do in the spring or in the fall. Unless you live somewhere where it's not too hot. Libras, she's probably well put together, but if you're gonna take her on a date with a picnic, make sure she's not dressed in high heels and a little dress, because she's like, oh, if I knew this, I wouldn't. So just make sure you say, hey, dress, don't dress kind of casual or something. So she'll be prepared, because Libra, she'll probably like, oh my gosh, it's a date outside. So she probably fixed her hair, and sometimes some Libras may say, oh my gosh, this is not going to be good. So make sure you prepare her for that. Please don't scare Libra and take her to some the woods and there's no light, there's no people. She'll get nervous. Just, if you're going to take her somewhere nice, just make sure it's creative and you put your time and effort into it. Be different. Take her somewhere that's even maybe somewhere you've never been. Please, I don't know if I covered that. Don't take her to a fast food restaurant. No. No. You're dealing with a Libra. Maybe down the line, as you get to know her, she'll say, okay, but you have to, Libras are not that uptight. They love to have fun, but just make sure you take her somewhere where it's maybe kind of dimly lit and you can hear each other talk, somewhere it's nice and fancy and classy. Nothing too loud. Please don't say you want to go to the bowling alley. No. You can take her to the movie. It's okay. But just make sure that you have time to talk and just get to know each other, because Libra loves to conversate. And she wants to get to know you. Libras want to find somebody that they feel is worthy of them. They have high expectations. They love the idea of romance, and it's very true, because they're very loving. So they want this in their world. If you can create that sense of magic and enchantment and glamour and beauty, then you can, she'll be interested in you, because you want to let her know that you are different than other guys. Because I'm pretty sure if she's a Libra, she has a lot of guys around her. You want to be, just like I said, just be creative and different. Nothing vulgar. If you're going to compliment her, do it in a, say, oh, you're so beautiful, or don't say something stupid like, you have a pretty nose or something. I mean, well, she might like that, I don't know. I guess every Libra's different. Just don't use profanity or vulgar words describing her or her body. That doesn't fly very well with a Libra. If you're her friend, she may go, okay, go along with it, but if you're dating her, it's something that, you don't want to do this. It's a big no-no. Even if you're a friend, she'll roll her eyes, and it's just something that Libra doesn't really like. So, remember just to keep your manners and make sure you have some flowers for her. Open the car door for her. Open the car door when she's getting in the car. Just complete gentleman. So it doesn't mean you can't be yourself. Just don't forget your manners. And I'm gonna make some other videos talking more about the subject and other things I know I missed here, but I didn't want it to be too long. So another thing, make sure that I think I covered everything here. always, be good to your Libra. And I'll have another video up here soon.